Alright, how's it going, guys? We just got done with our live stream on Saturday afternoon,
Hello.
and we messed around with some animals. We'll get into the immersive stuff in a minute, but I went to a jungle to get her cocoa beans, which we'll get into why in a minute. And while we were there, we found out we can get bananas from cutting down jungle trees, so I got me a banana. And found a monkey. Oh no, that's a crow one. Never mind. By the way, crows apparently keep your crops from growing. I didn't know that. But we found a gorilla that I tamed. He doesn't follow me, unfortunately, but I got a big old silverback over there that I tamed with a banana, with like 9 bananas. So we got that taken care of. There is a little bitty monkey, but I ran out of bananas. I'll go back and deal with that later. And we also killed a whole bunch of gusty things to get the other gusty eye because we needed to make a pocket of sand, which says throw a little sand in their eyes. I have no idea what this thing does. And then there is a gust maker, which apparently I can make one of these things spawn. I have no idea why I would want to, unless, they'll attack hostile mobs. I could spawn one in when we have those raiders come by. That would just be funny. I chased around about 1 million roadrunners to get 4 roadrunner feathers to make roadrunner boots, which allows the user to run faster on sand. She's wearing the boots, and no, we're not changing the entire base out to sand so you can move faster. I tried to tame one of these tarantula hawks, but they like eating about 1 million eyes. I got to take more over to do so. And I think that's all we got from the animal encounters today. And then the outstanding in the field, she has been outstanding in the field. She has gotten us the drying agent, which this one apparently has to be gotten from raking sand. So she made a hand rake, raked some sand, got the drying agent, and then I went and got the cocoa beans from the jungles for her to make the caffeine powder.
Yep.
And then the fructose powder comes from
Apples
fruits
or
around
melons.
the drying agent. It's cactus, beetroot, apple, melon, sweet berries, honeycomb, sugar cane.
I had plenty of melons.
I'll let that one go this time.
No, not the ones from over there. I've had a stash over
No.
here before you even started that.
I was talking about your chest.
Oh. Here, I'll fix that for you. So you won't get distracted.
So she also made vitamin powder, carb powder, wheat germ powder, protein powder, which is apparently vegetables for the vitamin, potatoes, corn for the carb, wheat germ is wheat, and protein is, protein stuff, eggs, tofu, yuck, and quinoa, whatever that crap is, because I still ain't sure what that is. And then with that, she was able to make the superfood powder, just putting that crap together. So we got that done, and then that makes the superfood bar, superfood shake, and superfood smoothie. So we have all of those done. Here's a sunny blossom sapling for you and a wooden key. Now, see, this doesn't work. In 7 days to die, it enhances.
Yes, I know. Like I said, I
Okay.
just put this on so you won't be distracted.
All right. So caffeine powder from the energy powder from the caffeine powder and the fructose powder. We got that done. The energy bar, which gives us a frosty blossom sapling, some more paper, and another coin. So that's all of those things. And then she started brewing. So we got the brewing barrel.
I
And we
made
just
all
had
the
to,
alcohols.
yeah, we had to grab one of each of these things here. I'm not going through each one of them. And then each one of them turned into their respective alcohol. So wine, vodka, I already did that one for some reason. Whiskey, and then we have Tiswin, whatever the hell that is.
Oh no.
Which comes from cactus, so shouldn't that
I
be
know.
tequila? Cider. Kauman? Kaum? I can't pronounce that. Whatever that crap is. And then regular old beer, which, excuse me, that's from barley. Where's the hops? And then finally, the honeycomb for mead. So that gets everything in Outstanding in the Field done. I'll get to this, I forgot it. Except for getting the Neptunium stuff. That's the only thing we haven't done because I still haven't figured out how to get Neptunium. Because if you look in here for Neptunium, it just shows the nuggets, the block, and getting it from tools that you already have. So I'm guessing it's something we have to either fish or it's something I have to find looting in an ocean. But I'm not sure yet. So we got to figure that out yet. This one says I caught a chest, wonder if there's anything valuable, which is Neptunium's bounty. And like I said, I fished for a bunch. I still can't get anything like that. I've gotten like one treasure chest, and that's it. And then the other thing is the seasonal sensor, which she made and is sitting out here, which gives a redstone signal by whatever season it is. Here's all this crap. You got a sea pickle? I don't know what the hell that thing is. Over here's the season sensor.
Grit.
So apparently it'll give you out a redstone signal. I don't know what we need it for because we have greenhouses. We really don't care.
Right.
So with that, now I think the only thing, well, there is one other thing.
I did bees.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. The main thing we did was we set up the coker and the sulfur recovery unit. The sulfur recovery unit is really easy and really cheap. Let's go up there and I will show you what we did. Setting up that coker is freaking ridiculous. I didn't think I was ever getting done building that thing. And it's weird because they don't have you put these belts in the build, but you have to put them in here because the output is these two holes for the petroleum coke. So you have to add these belts in afterwards. So basically our bitumen that comes from here is running along here. Excuse the noise. Going into this chest, which is hopping it into here. And for some reason there's 64 bitumen in there, but it's not doing the thing. I have no idea. It might actually be low on power at the moment, but it shouldn't be. I think I may need to split these lines up because I don't know if one line can do multiple packets or not, but it does show that it only has 513. That's usually how it looks when it's actually running, there is water in it, and it does show that it has some sulfurized diesel in it. So, like I said, it may be running, and it may just be that it's still trying to output to the thing. I don't know. But this is our line here that goes back over and up there for our sulfurized diesel. And we're getting full on lubricant. We got to deal with that soon. And then the sulfurized diesel comes out of there and runs into our sulfur recovery unit, which is this little guy, which runs water and sulfurized diesel. And we've already made almost 8 stacks of sulfur from it. And this is the diesel tank, which is filling. Like I said, everything down here or up here usually looks pretty empty on power, so I may have to split power cables. I haven't decided. I haven't figured out if I have to yet, but we have plenty of power, so it's not a big deal at the moment. This is full of gasoline, but that's because these guys are back. I've been killing these guys all day today. I cannot find their flag bearer. I think the flag bearer might have just died on an HP wire. Oh, nope, he's about to die. Yeah, there he goes. He just died on an HP wire, dumbass. And I can't get over there to pick up what he dropped because, well, if I do, I will die on the HP wire. So see, my HP wiring is useful. It kills all the dumb things. Can I get close enough without? Sneaky, sneaky. Got it. And with them dying from it, we don't become the bad omen thing doesn't get on us because we didn't personally kill them. He committed electrical suicide. There we go. Another banner. I think we've killed enough of those things. But anyways, after that, we ran the diesel down and into our new second diesel generator, which you can see it's full on power, and this one is almost full on power. It's not doing much because there's no gasoline in here. This is full waiting, and we're now running off of just ethanol. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the noise for just a bit because that's loud.
Hmm?
So that is everything that we did during the live stream. And our next thing is going to be doing the excavator, which will be next Saturday. It got done that it's done because I did these two and it has similar blocks. So out of all the things we've already done, I did everything that we need for the excavator. So it's automatically done. I haven't built anything for it yet. But we are going to work on getting some of this other small stuff done. I do have the gasoline turned off so we can make the yellorium, so we can get into the extreme reactors mod. But I'm going to save that until we actually do that stuff. And then we also have the quartz enriched iron to get us into the other computer mod. And we'll do that as well at that time. So for today, what we're actually going to work on is let's get this building gadget stuff done first. So building gadgets gives you a number of tools that will help you in building structures for use. Check your keybinds to make sure that you can access all the keys needed for the tools to work. Settings may be the most important. Checking out the template manager if you want to move copies of areas in and out of game. Alright, so we have a destruction gadget, which needs 2 steel drill heads, a current transformer, which we already have, some steel scaffold, LV capacitor, and a circuit backplate. And if we're going to make 2 steel drill heads, let's go ahead and make the mining drill as well, because it's pretty cheap. So we need sticks around a nugget. I don't think it matters what nugget. Are those random nuggets still out there in the box?
What nuggets?
We had random metal nuggets that were in this box. Yeah. There's 1 copper, there's 2 aluminum, there's 6 electrum, 2 nickel. No reason to use up something we actually have. Well, we have a use for a copper nugget, but the chances of getting another one is pretty slim. Because we could use copper as, what did you do?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? What did you do?
I accidentally dropped something.
You accidentally dropped something.
Yeah, can you fly down there and pick that up? It's all red down there.
Well, yeah, it's all red down there. You ought to probably get something to fill this in.
Yeah.
Here, I'll fly up and get you some blocks. Excuse me. Okay, is that good for your flooring?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the way, this HV jetpack is a pain in the ass if you're just trying to go sideways. If you're trying to go up, it goes up quick. Problem is, it also goes sideways really quick. So you get in the air and you just zoom and you can't stop. I can't stop. Somebody else might be able to, but I sure as hell can't. Alright, now where in the hell? I think our stairs are over here.
Over here?
Well, they were. Somebody
Yes.
blocked them off.
Yeah? Who asked me to do that?
Well, I kind of said you should, yeah. So can I actually get in here now?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, so let's get back to getting this done. So we need some sticks around the nuggets. Where did all the sticks go? I know we got a bunch of them in here. Can never find anything in this thing. There we go. So like that. And now the question is, we're going to need those for the other as well, right? So we need 2 grips for the drill, and I'm guessing we need 2 for the buzzsaw. Yes. So we're just going to make 4 of these. That gets rid of all but 1 nugget that I don't think we need. Alright, so now Buzzsaw needs a steel mechanical and 2 steel rods. And the drill needs a heavy and an iron mechanical. So We have one heavy here. We need that, and then we need steel for the rods. And then we're going to need 4 to make more heavies. And then we also need 8 to make the heavies. But I think I might actually have... Yeah, I got 4 in here, so I only need to do the 8. So let's get those in there. And he should still have his table over here because mine's kind of busy. That.
You have 4 steel?
I have all kinds of steel. It's in the,
Not 4 steel. I need 2 steel ingots.
they're in the computer. Alright, what did I do wrong? I swore that was what I needed for the buzzsaw. Buzzsaw. 2 steel rods. Oh, it's only a steel mechanical. Oh, well, I'm glad I just seen that. Because that means I only need to make 1 of these. There we go. There's our buzzsaw. And then we need the heavy engineering, which means I don't need those.
Okay.
And then it was an iron. What's up over there?
I need power to this machine, and I don't know what it would take.
Well, 1, it's not Greg Tech. It'll take anything. 2, wait to the next video. That. There's our mining drill. So that will take care of this. This will take care of this. And now we need to make the blade quiver, the saw blade, the rock cutter blade, and the large tank. We need 2 of the large tanks, apparently. But all we're really worried about at the moment is the steel drill head. And we need to make 3 of them. Because we need 2 for that other thing. So, do we have enough steel right now to make 3 blocks? Yes, we do. Let's grab 3 stacks of iron and get them in here. And 3 stacks of coal coke and get that in here. That way we have some more steel when we need it.
Never mind, I figured it out.
Alright, so we need that like that. And drill. It's like a rake shape. No, that there. There's 1, 2. Apparently they don't stack. There we go. That's the 3 of them that we need. So that we can now take our mining drill and how do you put like this? Control. How do you put it in there? Is there a button for this that I'm supposed to be hitting? Let's go look. Options, controls, inventory, immersive, magnetic shield, switch chemical tanks, Zoom in with railgun. That says nothing about. Let's see if it tells us in here. It is an upgraded head. It provides a large amount of durability and is able to mine a 3x3 area. Well, that doesn't tell me anything about how the hell you put the drill head on. There is no crafting thing for it. So, how in the world do you do this? I can do that by hitting break, but that's trying to actually use it. I have no idea how to put the drill head on the drill. That's weird. Well, that's where we go to the book. When all else fails, read something stupid. Tools. Buzzsaw mining drill. Handheld diesel powered drill. Changeable drill heads and upgrades. To modify it, place it in an engineer's workbench. The drill runs off of biodiesel and can be filled directly in the refinery. Okay, so we take this out of here. We put that in there. Okay, good. Those didn't disappear. So then we put this in. Does it go? Yeah, apparently it goes up there. So now we have a drill head. Alright. And then we can stick this into here and let it start filling as we make ethanol. We don't need to worry about any more of it at the moment. So then we can do the Buzzsaw stuff. We need to get the auger thing made. Oh, it's pretty quick. Let's just get that done. Ignore her weird feedback. She has a short in a wire. Yes, it's doing it again.
Sorry.
It's alright. Put that back in. Delete that. Delete that. And I think that was steel. Yep, there's the augers. We can put that in it as well. Get that done, which gave us magma cream, pressure tank. I might as well look at these things. So 2 buckets, iron mechanical, blue dye. Screw it. We're doing it. They're easy. You broke the frickin' thing again.
It's there.
Would you stop touching things?
I needed it for a second.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm trying to record. You can wait till I'm done. Then you can break everything you want. I don't care.
It wasn't breaking. It was just, I needed to pick it up for a second.
Okay, those in there. Make another one of the things. It goes in here to do the thing. And then that. That is our pressure air. Allows the mine drill to drop. Oh, this is for underwater mining. Okay. So that takes care of that, which got us a sticky piston. They want us to make an iron drill head, but I'm hoping we can throw it in the crusher and get the iron back out of it. And the large tank needs 2 more buckets, 2 red. Yeah, we can do that. Since this is going to get us 2 quests in one, because They have us do it for both of them. There's that. Copper. We're finally getting rid of some of these extra buckets we got at least. Because that's going to take those 2 buckets. And that leaves me with just the 1 bucket I have. Alright, so that. Give me another one of those. We can get rid of all of that. We have red dye in here. We got every other color dye. We gotta
Yes.
have red. Okay, there's the 2 buckets. I think it was a little bit of steel, right? Yeah, 2 steel up there. Alright, what did I do wrong? That's rose powder or red dye. 2 buckets. Oh, those are backwards. Alright, so there's that. And that gets us both of those quests taken care of. So we get a bucket of something back for doing it on both of them. What did we get? Bucket of biodiesel. Makes sense. So now I have 3 buckets of biodiesel to get rid of. Let's go ahead and put my new fandangled drill that I can't find because it's in the thing. Here, have a sticky piston. I forgot. It's in the thing. And it's already full. Look at that. Oh, here, have my okay, so we're gonna put that in there, and then we put that on, and that on, and now we have a rare shader crab bag, which gives us micro shark. So what the hell, we'll throw it on to. So now it's different color. Yay! And it's also now 2,000 of 4,000 because we put the large tank on it, so it'll hold more. Alright, and I guess let's finally get this building gadget thing done. What we originally started. We're making this. So we need heavy, LV, heavy. So I need 2 heavy engineering blocks and 2 scaffold. I don't have any heavies, so I do need to make that. Wait a minute, didn't I have steel sheet metal that I made? Yeah, there. So we gotta put these 4 around here, and then we need 8 sheet metal, or 8 plates. So we need 2 more of those, and then we need 2 copper to go with it. That back in, that and that. You might need to mute for a bit. It's done it about 4 times in a row there, Tamara. It's getting worse. Alright, that around like that. Electrum, there we go. That takes care of that. So the only other thing we need is the LV capacitor, right? Well, we need to make that. We have this in the box. So we need to make the capacitor, which the only thing I may not have. Oh, I got 2 treated wood. Alright, so there's that. Then we need a lead there, a redstone there, and it's iron and copper. That like that. Copper on the sides. That takes care of that. So then we need two of those, two of those, two of those. Right? Scaffold heavy. Okay, we just need the back plate and the transformer. We had to make that current transformer for something else, which I may actually use that to see if we need more power coming through up there. But we're not going to worry about it currently. Where do I make the back plate at? That's in here with insulated glass and a copper plate. And that is 2 iron grit, a green dye, and glass. So let's go ahead and just make like 16 iron grit. We can turn the furnace off. And then we can throw this in here to get all gritty. And then we're going to need the glass and the green dye. And now our grit should be, apparently this never got turned back on last time, so there's tons of grit in there already. There. I must have forgot to turn it back on last time. Alright, so let's just make up a little bit of this here. Alright. Like that. There we go. That's 16 of them. So we don't have to worry about that for a while. Since we need to get into doing that stuff at some point. We still haven't gotten into doing it. Okay, so we take this one out. And we need the food rod packing. That doesn't look like it. Oh, it is in the same one. What the hell am I thinking? That says insulated glass and copper plate. So let's just go ahead and grab like 8 of these. There we go. That'll give us 8 of those. And then we can save these for if we need them for more of those, or if we need them for the insulator things. HV insulators. Random, I got redstone dust. Alright, so that got that one then. Then it looks like these are all going to be very similar. This just uses steel plates. This one uses electrum plates and redstone engineering. So yeah, they're all basically the same thing. So I will deal with that in a live stream, finishing them up. We got one of them done. This tool voids blocks. Okay, so we're not using that. We'll just throw this right in here because I don't care. And we'll see if we can figure them other ones out later. I'm not going to waste the time going through all of those today. But let's go ahead and make the buzzsaw blade and quiver. We need a hemp fiber, 2 iron rods, and 2 treated planks. And it figures I got 1 treated plank. Wait a minute. Is there a jerry can? I probably can't fill it with buckets though. I thought we had one of those in this mod. Am I spelling it wrong? They probably don't call it. Yeah, that thing. Thank you. Now, can I actually do... Yeah, I didn't think so. I probably have to tap that on a tank. And we don't have an extra tank. So, tank. Thanks for asking. Where is... Oh, barrel. That's what I wanted. So a metal barrel is iron sheet metal blocks with iron sheet metal slabs. So let's just do this. And we'll get that done, and then I can put this biodiesel into the tank. And then I should be able to fill the jerry can off of it. If not, I can put it into the diesel engine. Alright, so we need slabs first. Across the top. And then 5 of those. That gives us our metal barrel. And I don't need the extra slabs. We'll just throw them down there. So now if I put this here, I should be able to do this with all 3 of these, all 4 of these. And then if I'm going to be mining with this drill, I actually want to see if I can fill this jerry can, which I can. And then what we're going to do, the reason why I didn't have a problem making a tank for this, is we actually need this tank. We're going to put it right here beside the... can you fill these from the side or only the top? I think it's only the top. Which means I'm going to have to put it there. So let's just do that. We can put that right there, and then we can put the pipe down there, and that'll let the gasoline go through there. And if I ever need to get some gasoline, I can get a bucket of it for our Yellorium eventually. So that should work. Oh, and let's open this thing. Really? A potion of swiftness? I really didn't care. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now we have our bucket that we need for making our creosote. Let's go ahead and just fill up all 4 of these real quick. I'm still thinking about putting creosote into our assembler over there. That way we can automate, or we can just throw in wood planks whenever we need it. But I haven't done so yet, because I don't need that much treated wood normally. It's just every now and then that I need a little bit here and a little bit there. There we go. That takes care of that. So now back to what I was trying to do, because I can never remember. Okay, I think we have... Yeah, we've got 2 iron rods right there. So it was 2 iron rods, 2 of those, and 1 hemp fiber. That makes our blade quiver, so we can carry extra blades. which we need to get made. And we got a piece of charcoal. Woo, woo. Now we need to make a saw blade, which is 4 steel and 4 steel plates. We don't have, we use all the. I keep having extra plates in there because I keep making them and making more than I thought I needed. Alright, so here's our. That makes our saw blade. So that's that one done. And then we have a rock cutter blade, which is 4 of them with a diamond. It's an upgraded head for the Buzzsaw and is able to silk touch mine stone type blocks and ores, but not longer will work on. No longer will work. Okay. So this gives Tamara, is that campfire still over there? You wanted silk touched? Because I couldn't do it with my pickaxe in the stream, but I might be able to do it with an axe, with a buzzsaw.
Let me remake it.
Okay. Let me see. Where is the buzzsaw? Rock cutter. And take that out of there. And now where is... I don't know what we're supposed to do with this quiver thing. Where's the book? Okay, buzzsaw. Large portable buzzsaw designed to make quick work of trees, other pieces of foliage that may stand in the way. Pristine factory building. After using the engineer's workbench, place a saw blade in it and load it with biodiesel or other fuel. Can be used to carve through everything from small birch to large jumbo trees. Like some other tools, can be modified in the thing. And that's how to make the blade, the large tank, the advanced lubricants, which reduces the damage to the drill head and buzzsaw. So we'll probably want to make that. And then, okay, by attaching the blade quiver to the side of the buzzsaw, you can carry 2 additional saw blades along. You can cycle between the stored blades by sneaking and using the scroll wheel. Okay, so we need to put the buzzsaw back in there, and then put the quiver in there, and put the iron one in that. So now, if I sneak, I can switch to nothing, my regular, and my rock cutter one. Alright, so that's that. Now let's go ahead and throw this in here so we can start getting some biodiesel in it. And that gets that done. So we've got everything for those, everything but the iron drill head for this one. I guess we'll go ahead and make it, although I hate the fact that they have you make a useless iron drill head that I'm never going to use. How the hell do I make it? Oh, I'm wasting a lot of iron. There we go.
It's made if you want it.
Iron. Alright, let me see if we got diesel in here. I should be able to use a jerry can to do it. It's got a little bit in there. Sneak. Alright, I'm on Silk Touch. Let's see if it'll work. It worked.
Thank you.
There's your campfire. You're welcome. All right. So, other than making that lubricant thing, which they don't actually have in the quest here, but I am going to go ahead and make one. We are done. Oh, they have you make it over here because it's part of getting that. Okay. So, we'll get to that stuff later. Like I said, I'll throw this shit together in live stream. And we're going to do this next Saturday. Oh, we still have these ear defenders and the light stuff. Don't let me forget. So that's going to be it for today. Been a bit of a long one, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.